Not the red button. Never the wet button. I think we're streaming. We are streaming live on the interwebs, y'all. Because that's what we do here. All right. Hi, my name is Leonard Patton. You are here at the Jazz Lounge. Thank you so much for coming. And we had some switcheroo with schedules. So originally we're doing a tribute to the Prestige records this week, but we had to push that off to June. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know, just what you got to do. So I thought this is a good opportunity to do something a little different and invite a few guests who will be doing some shows here in the near future and introduce you to them. So I will, as they come up, I will introduce them to you. Tomorrow night, I have a friend. Her name is Taryn Ray. She's coming from LA, and we're going to be hanging and doing some stuff together. But for tonight, let me tell you who is playing over there. That's Cat Shoemaker. And Cat will actually be on Sunday leading a jam session featuring the music of Wayne Shorter. So, yeah, so the whole thing about that jam session is anybody who comes and sits in and plays, they have to do a Wayne Shorter tune, which is cool. I love it. And then back here, this guy was hanging on Broadway for how many years? 10? Seemed like it was longer than that. It felt longer than that. He was playing on the award-winning Jersey Boys for many years and just came back a handful of years ago. Amazing, amazing player. This is Ken Dow on bass. What year is it? I don't even know. 2023. It's crazy, right? I don't even know what year it is. You know, I really ever since the blip, I call the COVID time the blip, the Marvel blip, you know, and it's just kind of messed up the time. So I feel like I'm just now gathering my bearings. We're going to have a fun night tonight, and hopefully you enjoy the music. Who's new here? We got some new folk. Welcome. Don't be strangers. Come back, because people who start coming here regularly start to know each other, and there's some cool people that hang out here. So, yeah. Let's start off with a little Sesame Street. I love Sesame Street, so it's when you get to know me, you know that I love my Sesame Street. That's my jam. So we are going to do an arrangement of mine of a tune written by the great Joe Raposo, who wrote a lot of that amazing music from Sesame Street. And this is called Somebody Come and Play. Somebody come and play. Somebody come and play today. Somebody come and sing the songs, rhyme the rhymes. It won't take long. Somebody come and play today. Somebody come and play. Somebody come and play my way. Somebody come and laugh the laughs and rhyme the rhymes. It won't take time. Somebody come and play today. Somebody come with me and see the pleasure in the wind. Somebody see the time is getting late to begin. Somebody come and play. Somebody come and play today. Somebody come and be my friend. I watch the sun till it rains again. Somebody come and play today. Somebody come and play. Somebody come and play today. Somebody come and smile the smiles and laugh the laughs. It won't take time. Somebody come and play today. Whoa, somebody come and play. Somebody come and play my way. Somebody come and laugh the laughs and smile the smiles. Oh, somebody come and play. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, somebody come with me and see the pleasure in the wind. Somebody see the time is getting late to begin. Here we go. Somebody come and play. Somebody come and play today. Somebody come and be my friend and watch the sun till it rains again. Somebody come and play today. 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 Ain't nothing wrong with a little Sesame Street. Come on now, somebody. Come on now. Talking about Sesame Street. Now we're going to do a tune of mine that I wrote some back in the mid-'90s. I think you played this way back when. Does this look familiar to you? Sort of. We played a lot together back in the day, so it's been a minute. I wrote this song right around the time I was in Boston in the mid-'90s, and that was back when I used to handwrite all my charts. It took me forever because I wanted it to be perfect, because I didn't want anybody to be like, I can't read your charts. So I literally would draw the notes so perfectly. Meanwhile, half the musicians would just literally, like, the note head and the flag would not even be touching. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm doing all right. But I didn't have a title, and it's an instrumental, so there's never been lyrics written to this tune. Maybe one day there will be, but as far as now, there's not. And somebody wrote Leonard's tune on it, and then every copy from then on, because that's when I used to copy a lot of charts, had Leonard's tune. So that title stuck. So this title of this tune is called Leonard's tune. Any questions? Man, guys, keep doing so. So guys, keep doing. 1, 2, 3, Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm going to introduce to you the first singer that I'm going to bring up. She, you live in Banning? Why? No. I know, but why? Okay, you were born there. You didn't have to stay there. Okay, don't feel like you have to be locked to Banning. It's the mecca of whatever. No, I'm not bashing on Banning. Okay, no, it's you know it's funny. It's like El Centro. Like I'll bash on El Centro. I never spent time in El Centro. El Centro's probably a nice town, but you just drive through El Centro to fill up your gas tank, get in, use the restroom, and get to Arizona. That's what El Centro's for. But my good friend Derek Cannon, great trumpet player in town, is from El Centro, so I have to show a little bit of love for El Centro. Anyway, this is Kaylee Daugherty. Everybody give it up for her. And what'd you say? What'd you say, Blossom? Oh, you said Blossom Deary? Oh, yeah. Love me some Blossom Deary. Anyway, I'll talk about that. You sing, and I'll talk about the other thing later.
Me and Kat and Justin, we just did a Blossom Deary tribute over at Black Rail, and so I figured when he said to do a tune of our upcoming show, the Elis Regina show,
yes.
And he said do a different tune, I was like, ooh, we should do this, because we had so much fun with it, and I don't know, I'd kind of like to maybe do this here sometime, to do a Blossom Deary tribute.
I love me some Blossom Deary.
Audition.
If y'all know about Schoolhouse Rock, Blossom Deary, yes. Yeah. She's amazing. You didn't know?
No. My gosh, I've spread so much fun.
Oh yeah, Schoolhouse Rock. Blossom Deary, Bob Duro, Jack Teagarden. Those are the voices and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, this song is called Sunday Afternoon. We're on the highway, taking Sunday afternoon. The highway, heading for a Sunday afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, out in the rain for lovely things to do. Sweet time, going up easy. Going far in a motor car, learning about who and where we are, waving to our friends, smiling back again, thinking about people, tasting the sweetness, living to the phone. Thinking about children, laughing and singing, taking us to school. Taking our own sweet time, moving up easy and slow. We're on the highway, we're digging Sunday afternoon. Waving to our friends, smiling back again. We're on the highway, we're taking Sunday afternoon. Oh, that's a tune written by Blossom Dearie. She writes a lot of little silly songs, and that's one of them.
Silly and amazing. Come on.
I know. I adore that song so much.
What's the next tune? What? So we have. I muted myself. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I know why, but so you have a show coming up here on May.
Yes. I think May 7th. May 6th.
Saturday, May 6th.
Yeah, May 6th at 7.
At 7.
Yes, and it's an Elis Regina tribute. She's one of the main voices of bossa nova. Phenomenal singer and composer, and also just had a short life, but in her short years, just tremendous career.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Just while you're up here, where else are you playing these days? Where can people see you?
Yeah, lots of Sundays. I'm at Madison on Park with Irving Flores. He's one of the best Latin jazz pianists in town. He's absolutely phenomenal. He's crazy. And everything else is just kind of sporadic. So you can see my website, and I have my events there. But yeah.
I love Madison on Park, but I call it Madison on Hard to Park.
It is very hard to park there, and I get there early to set up, and it's
just
still
like
very
you
hard to
gotta.
park.
There's just some places in town where they just did not account. They did not account for any parking at all. None. You got to park like 12 blocks away. So anyway, let's do this.
Ependrei o fim do caminho, resto de toco, pouco sozinho, cago de vida, eu vi Deus som, é noite e morte, é laço zon, e pirabo do cabo, e nó da madeira, candeira, uma tinta pedreira, e madeira de vento, tumbo da ribanceira, e mistério profundo, eu quero ou não quero, é o vento ventando, é o fim da ladeira, é o vigo, é o vão, festa da comida, é a chuva chovendo, é a conversa ribeira das águas de março, é o fim da canseira, é o pé, é o chão, e uma estradeira, passarinho na mão, pedra de atiradeira, e uma ave no chão, o meu golpe, uma fonte, um pedaço de pau, é um fundo de poço, é um fim do caminho, No rosto desconcho, tem pouco sozinho. É estrepe, é preto, é pouco, é pão, é pingo pingado, é conto, é peixe, é gesto, prata brilhando, é a luz da manhã, é tijolo esticado, é a linha, é a gia, é o fim da picada, garrafa de cama, estilhaço na estrada, depois de toda a casa, sem corpo no cama, é um carangueja, é ela, é paz, uma ponte, uma chapa, uma rá, resto de mar, da luz da manhã. Só as águas de março fechando o verão. E promessa de vida no teu coração. Correm o pau, João e José, e o espinho no mão, com um corte no pé. Já as águas de março fechando o verão. E promessa de vida no teu coração.
Kaylee Daugherty.
I love it. That song is talking about the waters of March washing away all things old and dead, bringing in all things new, like spring, like right now.
There's a lot of lyrics in that song.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and it's like there's so many different languages it's been translated to. My goal in life is to learn it in like a million languages and just like do one whole set of just me singing that song for like 45 minutes.
The song's been going on for a long time. Gosh.
Thank you so much for having me, Leonard.
Yes,
this
absolutely.
is so sweet.
Give it up for
May 6th, Elis Regina
May
tribute.
6th, that's right.
Here at the Jazz Lounge.
Here at the Jazz Lounge, we'll have Irving Flores on piano and Sean Hickey on bass, and I'll be backing up on this box and doing some little backup vocals, so it'll be a nice evening of and a nice tribute, so you definitely want to check that out. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's cool. That wasn't fun, was it? There's Justin Joyce, by the way. Justin Joyce is a great drummer. Yeah. Yes. We're going to do the song now by Gordon Sumner. Who's Gordon Sumner?
Sting.
Oh, you're not supposed to give it away. But you do win the prize. Sting. He did Sting's had an amazing career. He's had one of those careers where it's like, and I'm ringing, where it's like, you know, Sting and the Police, they broke up at the top of their game. They didn't break up because they weren't making hits anymore. They broke up because they couldn't get along, and so they went their separate ways and did their thing. But they quit pretty much at the top, and Sting's solo career has been pretty much steady since he, you know, and he never does the same thing. Guys like Sting and Paul Simon, they love grabbing some great jazz musicians and making, you know, some records with some great New York cats, and that's what Sting did. He did a couple albums in the 80s with guys like Kenny Kirkland and Branford Marsalis and these amazing guys, and this is one of the albums called Nothing Like the Sun, and this is a beautiful tune called Fragile, which, by the way, I always have to explain. I say it's fragile because the way we say it in America, it's unsingable. Fragile. Fragile. Like, we don't say fragile. We say fragile, but you can't sing fragile. Fragile. So, anyway, fragile. If blood will flow when flesh and steel are one, drying in the color of the evening sun, tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument, but nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall like tears from a star, tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. If blood will flow when flesh and steel are one, drying in the color of the evening sun, tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument, that nothing comes from violence and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall like tears from a star, and tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, fragile we are. The blood will flow, and flesh and steel alone, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. Oh, perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument, that nothing comes from violence and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. Whoa, on and on the rain will fall like tears from a star, tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Whoa, on and on the rain will fall like tears from a star, tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, fragile we are, fragile we are, how fragile we are, how fragile we are, how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Thank you. Enough of that. Enough of that. Let's bring up our next vocalist. All right. I love, we just keeping it real up here at the Jazz Lounge. That's how we roll. Don't you, yeah. You want them, yeah, why'd you stop? Why'd you stop? Why'd you stop? Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the impeccable Jennifer Kreml. Yeah. Ah.
Hi, everybody. Boy.
I don't know.
And you're gonna go, now she's singing that after they played that? Kat said that you might not have these charts because they're not necessarily standard.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, this is more or less standard, but
Yeah.
just a little.
What, is that the one you're starting with?
I'm pink? Am I under a pink light?
By the way, we're adding some more light. So these are my friend Dennis Gittins, who's doing a show on May 5th. Who originally I was trying to get him to also join us tonight, but he couldn't. But he put those up, so we haven't even adjusted them yet. But
I don't mind being pink.
yeah,
It's fine.
pretty in pink. There's a movie.
Don't move this one because it's on the piano. I can see my music so nicely.
Right now you can.
It's
It's just
fine.
it's that's wonderful. That's all that matters. That you can see the music. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, come on. Yeah, come on, come on. Let's give it up.
Somehow it's not as attractive when you're doing this. Though without these, I do that. So, yeah. So, hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer.
Oh, talking to the mic, by the way, because
Oh, sorry,
By the way,
buddy.
we're streaming, so that's.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's
Where's
you
the
know.
camera?
Yeah, Camera's over there. Yeah.
Sorry about that. It feels so intimate here that it feels to me like I almost don't need a mic. You know, it seems like you guys are here at my house for dinner. Kat came over, everybody came over to play, so I'll remember to hold the mic up.
Yeah.
So the first song I'm going to do is not a regular jazz standard. I'm going to mess around with a little bit. I'm kind of known as the standards girl. I'm into Cole Porter and, you know, that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to branch out. Yeah. So we're going to try something that's not a standard, and I hope you like it.
So are we doing solos?
Yeah, let's do solos. The solos come before we come back to the second.
This is our rehearsal right here.
Yeah, before we do the second interlude, and then we modulate. Yeah. So just go ahead and play that. Play that in. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, na, na. Ba, ba, da, da, dee, ba, ba, dee, boom. Boom, boom, ba, dee, dee, da, wow. Sha, da, dun. My Cherie Amour, lovely as a summer's day. My Cherie Amour, distant as a Milky Way. My Cherie Amour, you're the only one my heart beats for. Yeah, you were my son adore. Baby, how I wish that you were mine. In a cafe, or sometimes on a crowded sheet. Now you can hear me now. I'm with you, but you, baby, never notice me. My Cherie Amour, you're the only one that I adore. Oh, my precious girl that I adore. How I wish that you were mine. Yeah, go ahead. Da, da, da. Da, ba, ba, da, da, da. Do, ba, ba. La, ba, ba, dee, 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 da, dum, cha, dee, dee, bum, bum, bum. Maybe someday I'll see your face among the crowd. Maybe someday you'll share a little distant cloud. Oh, my Cherie Amour, won't you tell me how could you ignore that behind this little smile I wore? How I wish that you were mine. Da ba da ba da na. Da da ba da ba 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 da 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 ba bum bum. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm muting myself. Mute.
He's muting me. He's muting him. He's muting everybody.
And I'm muting myself. No.
Sounds slightly odd,
Yeah,
but I'm just not going to.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's move on for that.
We're gonna
from
move
that.
on.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You live up in North County.
I live in North County, so
Yeah.
it took us about an hour to get here.
Oh, my
On a
God.
Friday, it's like, but it turned out
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
I do, let's see, I usually do quartet stuff. I do the fourth Saturday of every month at the Black Rail.
Yeah.
And then I kind of jump around. I don't, I've been working full time up till now, so
Yeah.
I've been kind of, my other job, my day job. So, but now I'm getting older, I'm starting to do less work. I'll probably do more singing
Yeah.
out. So we're going to try to get my quartet down here.
Yeah.
I have an interesting quartet. Two of my players are just graduating from college. And they're those like young guns jazz kids that are just like, God. you
So,
look at 'em and, whoa.
Joanne?
Joanna and Dylan.
And Dylan, yeah.
Yeah, they're the drummer is a woman, a young woman, and she's incredible.
She's pretty amazing.
She is really amazing.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. People will look around to see where the noise is coming from. They'll look right past her because most people don't assume a small young woman could be a great jazz drummer. So we're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, well, Terry Lynn Carrington. Cindy Blackman.
Oh, yeah.
Who, you know, huh? Yeah. But she's amazing. I mean, I got.
Should she do like drums or does
She's she does. She might do percussion, but she's a drummer. I mean, I bought a jazz record of hers years ago with amazing quartet. It's pretty fiery. She's amazing. Yeah.
So we
yeah.
need. Kat did and Leonard also said she did a thing here last week, a couple weeks ago.
Talking to your mic, by the way.
Sorry, a couple weeks ago where we did. She did a jam she said with only women composers.
Yeah, Terry Lynn Carrington has this book called New Standards, and she basically has been collecting these compositions from women composers, and so and I think she's already working on volume 2. In fact, Lori Bell's going to be in it. That's amazing.
It was amazing stuff. I was reading in the preface, they were saying that a lot of the songs that we know were at least co-written by women, but somehow they were just left out of the credits.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to do something about that, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do one more for you here. And this is a standard. In fact, it's a Cole Porter standard. So the only thing that's different with this is that I'm going to just do the F love rubato with just her behind me, and then I'll count us in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay?
You get a copy of that too?
Oh, yeah. You got any money?
I'm a musician.
Oh, that's right. I should know that, right? My father was a jazz musician. We had no money either, so.
That was a good comeback.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jazz musician jokes up there.
Okay. Love for sale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Appetizing young love for sale. Love that's fresh and still unspoiled. Love that's only sadly soiled. Love for sale. Who will buy? Won't you try to sample my supply? Who's prepared to pay the price for the trip to paradise? Love for sale. Hey, let the poets pipe of love in their childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. If you want the thrill of love, I've been through the mill of love. Old love, new love, every kind of true love. Love for sale. Appetizing young love for sale. Hey baby, if you want climb the stairs. Follow me and try my wares for love. For sale. Yeah, cat. Love for sale. Advertising young love for sale. If you want to buy my wares, follow me and climb the stairs for love. For sale. Thank you.
Jennifer Kreml, Love for Sale. Yes. Little Cole Porter.
Cole Porter.
Love me
That's
some
my
Cole.
guy.
Yeah, love me some Cole Porter.
My guy.
So if you have a chance to make it to Carlsbad on 4th Saturday, you said?
Actually, it's
It's-
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the 4th Saturday.
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is what is today? No, there's one more Saturday. Oh, there's 5 Saturdays?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Which
what-
created
that's
an issue because I kept telling people I was the last Saturday of the
Yeah.
month. And then it turned out there was
Yeah.
another Saturday
Yeah.
this month.
So everybody's getting messed up. Yeah,
but
okay.
yeah, and we hope to be here.
Yeah,
soon, too.
yeah,
So, yeah.
right on.
Well, thank you for having
Yes,
me. Thank
yes.
you.
All right, I'm gonna do a tune and bring up our last special guest singer. This tune. It's actually been a little while since I've sung this, so it's not an easy tune. No, we're gonna finish with that one. Yeah, we'll finish. So I think I got to pull up some lyrics too. 'Cause what's the name of this tune? No, I can't even think. So, a great. It was 2000, around 2018 when he passed away. Could have been 2017, but time just flies. Michel Legrand, amazing pianist and composer. He was, a great musician, equally in both the classical and jazz world and the film world, and he composed a lot of great music, including like the theme to Cinema Paradiso and lots of great stuff. And he wrote this amazing tune that actually it wasn't part of my repertoire for years. And then I started singing it. It's very difficult because it's basically like there's 3 verses, but the second verse mysteriously modulates keys in the middle of the verse. And you don't notice. And then you're on the last verse and you're like confused, like, how did it get from here to here? And like, oh, it happened in the middle verse. It's like, it's crazy. And if you don't hear it, you get all messed up. But it's one of those tunes where I sing it a handful of times coming out of the pandemic. And to me, it kind of resonated because, pandemic happened right when spring was about to start. And first time in my lifetime, I don't know, it might have happened before in somebody's lifetime, but we didn't have a spring. I mean, the season of spring happened, but usually, like, especially if you live in places where there's a lot of snow and cold, like you look forward to spring. It's like, okay, it's starting to warm up. It might not be warm yet. It's still kind of cold at the beginning of the spring, but there's like hope. The flowers are starting to bloom, and it signifies hope. Newness, freshness. The rain is washing away the old stuff, and also we kind of use spring to catapult us into summer, where we kind of just go nuts and like, yeah, spring is our this is our momentum in the summer, and we lost our spring, and it was just kind of weird. In fact, great guitarist Pat Metheny, which ironically we're going to end tonight with a Pat Metheny tune. He said that for the first time in his career, he saw 4 seasons from the same window, because he tours so much, and that's pretty amazing. So this tune is called "You Must Believe in Spring," and it's one of those things when we lost it, you still had to believe in it, because eventually we were gonna get back the things that spring brings us. So, right, Kat? Yeah, I just need to pull up. I can't. That's another thing pandemic did is made me forget how to remember lyrics. I kid you not. When lonely feelings chill the meadows of your mind, just think if winter comes, can spring be far behind? Beneath the deepest snows, the secrets of a rose is merely that it knows you must believe in spring. Just as a tree is sure its leaves will reappear, it knows its emptiness is just the time of year. The frozen mountain dreams of April's melting streams, how crystal clear it seems you must believe in spring. You must believe in love and trust it's on its way. Just as the sleepy rose awaits the month of May, so in a world of snow, of things that come and go, where what you think you know you can't be certain of, you must believe in spring and love. So in a world of snow, of things that come and go, where what you think you know you can't be certain of, where what you think you know you can't be certain of, you must believe in spring and love. You must believe in spring. Now we're going to bring up the Italian. Yes. This is my friend, Isabella Greggio. Give it up for Isabella. My wife and I like to go bombard their house once in a while and have some food and hang.
Check.
Yeah, just
That's right.
Yeah,
Some good food.
Good food and some good wine and that's what it's about. So and also Isabella has been helping out here, her and her husband over there. We've been helping us out here and there. So she's, for people who've been coming regularly, she's been becoming a regular face around here because we're just trying to build our thing here. You know, my wife is not here, but she's here a lot. And we're just building our team, and she's part of the team. So,
That's
Isabella.
Right. That's right.
Oh, but I just have to say, you're gonna hear she's a great singer, and her daughter. Your daughter is where? At what school is she at
She's
right
in
now?
Manhattan School of Music.
Manhattan School of Music.
And
Like,
she studies jazz piano.
yeah, she's. Some of you have heard her, and some of you haven't. If you haven't heard her, you will, because she'll be back playing around over the summer on her break. She'll be here, and you'll be like, oh yeah, she's the real deal. So, good job on the parents.
Thank you. So the first one will be on the sunny side of a street, like a very famous standard. Yeah. And let's do it like a medium up tempo. Yeah? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Lock the wheel your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that Peter Pan? That happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues of the rain, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I ever had a son, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gave up on my feet on the sunny side of the street. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you feel that Peter Pan, the happy happy tune is your sad. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rubber crossed over. If I ever had the sand, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on a sunny, on a sunny, on a sunny side of the street. So, the second song for me is gonna be a famous song that Nancy Wilson used to sing, and it's "Save Your Love for Me." Wish I knew why I'm so in love with you. No one else in this world will do. Darling, please save your love for me. Run away. If I were wise, I'd run away. But like a fool in love, I stay and pray you'd save your love for me. I can feel it even when you're not here. I can't conceal it. I really love you, my dear. And though I know no good can come from loving you, I can do a thing. I am so in love with you. So, darling, help me please. Have mercy on a fool like me. I know I'm lost, but still I plead. Darling, please save your love for me. I can feel it even when you're not here. Can't conceal it. I really love you, my dear. And though I know no good can come from loving you, I can know a thing. I am so in love with you. So, darling, help me please. Have mercy on a fool like me. I know I'm lost, but still I plead. Darling, please save your love for me.
Isabella Greggio. And is that everybody? I'm like, wow. Thinking like there's like one more person that's coming up. Once again, give it up for Kaylee and Jennifer and Isabella. It's nice to be able to do this and feature some folk and get you familiar with them. So I'm gonna do one more song and then we'll call it a night. You can go back. Oh, you have a song. We got 2 more songs. Sorry, I am so sorry. I wanted to do it earlier. I apologize.
You're always forgetting.
I apologize. You don't even have to tell me what the song is. You can just start playing it.
I'm gonna tell Drusha about this.
Oh, let me turn it. Let's see.
Oh, my mic on. Nostalgia in Times Square.
Hold on. Speak in your mic.
Test. Test.
Keep going.
Test. 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 Test, 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 test. Test. Check. This is called Nostalgia in Times Square by Charles Mingus. And Doug Hartley suggested this song to me. Yeah, he sent me a YouTube of Wayne Escoffier. I don't know if you know him, and his wife is a singer, and I can't even remember her name. But she was singing this in Central Park. And it was just, I was like, really? This has lyrics? And it was really, their arrangement was really cool. And the lyrics are kind of about somebody who is pissed off, which appealed to me. Yeah. Well, and it like, their man's not calling, this is way before text, but he's not calling, he's, and it's just like things are not going well. And that happened to me when I was living in New York. Yeah, so kind of I can relate to the lyrics. Leonard's like, please stop talking.
No, not at all.
Go ahead, okay. So I'm gonna start this by myself. You just listen for just a second, okay? And then you can join. I'm strolling, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm strolling. I'm moaning, he left me for another and I'm moaning. He said, honey, I never let you go because I love you so. He promised that he'd care for me, but all I saw was misery. I stayed at home each night alone. He ran around painting the town. Because I've got these blues I can't lose. I just keep strolling around. All he wanted was my money. You can walk now. It's funny to think I'd live to see the day he'd shun me. He's away and I pray, Lord, please remove these clouds and make life sunny. Because I've got these blues I can't lose. I just keep strolling round. Now time for a pretty bass solo. Thank you. All he wanted was my money. It's funny. I'm talking to myself to keep from crying. All alone, he won't phone. I'm so darn miserable, I feel like dying. Because I've got these blues, I'm so confused. I just keep strolling around. Do that again. Because I've got these blues, I'm so confused. I just keep strolling around one more time. Because I've got these blues, I just can't lose. I just keep strolling around. Thank you.
That's Cat Shoemaker.
I feel better now. I told them all they really have to clap for my song, and I do a much better job accompanying
Yes.
those other singers. And that's the way it goes.
Cat has been, you've been seen around here quite a bit. the
I
past
love
few
it. The
months.
piano is sounding good tonight.
Yeah, Ralph came in and tuned it just on Wednesday. So
Oh.
yeah,
It's not my birthday, but
yeah.
it should be.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna do one last tune, and once again, I want to thank you guys for coming out on a Friday night. It could be anywhere else. There's lots of things to do here in San Diego. So thank you for making the Jazz Lounge a part of your night, and hopefully you make it a part of your future. For those of you who've been here before, I'll see you again. I'll get sick of you. Oh, it's you again. No, I won't get. No, that never happens. For those of you who are new, don't be strangers. If you guys, there's that little QR thing on the table. So when it's probably easier to do when the lights are up. But if you want to capture that has like all the Jazz Lounge information, the website, blah blah blah. And one of the things I want to mention too, if you are so interested, because we're getting a slow, steady rise on season tickets here, and you can get a little deal on purchasing some season tickets and being first to get seats for some cool shows. So speaking of cool shows, we have, of course, Cat's Jam tomorrow. No, that's Sunday. That's Sunday. Tomorrow, my friend Taryn Ray from Orange County's coming down, and then on Tuesday, my son, I have two sons that are out of high school. He's doing his first solo show here and backing him up, so that'll be fun. He's doing well, mostly like a bunch of like just modern tunes that he loves. You know, people like Daniel Caesar and stuff. So it'll be cool. And then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're doing the music of Tom Bell. And for those who don't know the music of Tom Bell, you've heard a lot of his music because he's one of the main writers of the Philadelphia sound, the Philadelphia soul. So, you know, you had Motown, which was a thing, and then you had the Philadelphia soul, which had groups like the Stylistics and lots of amazing music. So he passed away, I believe it was January, this year. Seems like we're losing icon after icon, you know, every month now. But so we're gonna have fun doing that music. So that's kind of what's happening the rest of the month. So and then we got some fun stuff. We got Kaylee coming next month. Yeah. So we're gonna finish this off with a composition of one of my, this guy is like a pinnacle, like Stevie Wonder. I will argue with other people. There's no bigger Pat Metheny fan. But then another Pat Metheny fan says, no, I'm the biggest Pat Metheny fan. So I guess it's like we're all on the equal thing. But I started getting into Pat Metheny pretty much early '90s when I started getting into jazz, and then I learned about Pat Metheny, and then via Pat Metheny I learned about he was my way to learn about Michael Brecker and Charlie Hayden and Ornette Coleman and all these other people, and it's I say this past year has been a year of ups and downs, just personal life and things like that. But one of the highs last year was finally getting to do a gig with Pat Metheny. So that was like, that's yeah. I'll take that. Getting to sing songs that I've been singing to on the recordings that we were listening to and trying to play back in the day. You
pretty much hit me to Pat Metheny.
Yeah, way back. Yeah, man, we would sit around for hours and just listen to that stuff. And after going to Tower Records and picking up, don't get me started. Those are Tower Records. Come on. Oh man, guys. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like that, come on, back in the day, it's like you used to when you bought a new record or CD or whatever, I had to go home and listen to the whole thing. So if I bought it like at 2 a.m. from Tower, I go home, and if I was too tired to listen to the whole thing, I would wait till the next day so I can listen to it in its entirety, because I wanted to get the whole scope of the record. That's what, now it's like kind of like, one song and then one song. It's a whole different, that's a whole other discussion. So anyway, this song is called Question and Answer, from a great trio record that he did in the early 90s with Dave Holland on bass and Roy Haynes, drummer, who isn't he like close to 90? He's 98. He's like still kicking, still playing. So this album came out in '92, and then there's this wonderful lady in town. Her name is Randy Phillips, who's written some great lyrics to a bunch of Pat Metheny's tunes that I've gotten a chance to sing, and this is one of them. So we'll finish with Question and Answer. And when we get to the end, we'll see what happens over the whole end. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Who held the clay and then breathed us into being? What is the pearl that has been hidden in the heart? When is the world come and fill us up with longing? Where we are when it all has come apart? How is it true when you are searching for the answers, that when you look there is nothing there to see? Lean close and listen, there's nothing there to hear but wind in the sea, grass and whispers in the trees. I woke up from this dreaming, still I found no one to answer when I asked, what has made us as radiant as stardust? Where can we go as we're orbiting the sun? When can it be till we'll all be free from sorrow? How to return to where nothing's left undone? Who held the clay and then breathed us into being? What is the pearl that has been hidden in the heart? When in the world fall and fill us up with longing, where we are when all has come apart. How is it true when you were searching for the answers, that when you look there is nothing there to see? Lean close and listen, there's nothing there to hear but wind, the seagrass and whispers in the trees. I woke up from this dreaming, still I found someone to answer when I asked, what has made us this raining test stardust? Where can we go as we're orbiting the sun? When will it be till we'll all be free from sorrow? How to return to where nothing's left undone? How to return to where nothing's left undone? How to return to where nothing's left undone? I woke up from this dreaming, still I found no one to answer when I asked. Cat Shoemaker on piano, Ken Dow on bass, special guests Kaylee and Jennifer and Isabella. My name is Leonard Patton. Hope to see you all real soon, and I'll be over at the table taking care of the drink stuff. Otherwise, God bless.